Going on, Gooners. Well. It happened again. Would it happen again? We don't know. We know one thing. There's a few bits of standards going around at the moment. 2026. It's only just started. We're what? 5 days into January. It's already gone. Bang! Already. Now, this ain't just a football conversation. This is not just football conversation. We take political views on the subject of human to human, how you talk, how you act, what you do with your actions, how you approach the person before you're acting, etc., etc. You know what I mean? Kind of thing. You can have a team that goes 6 years with one dude running the show for 6 years, and he's delivered one cup. Right? Basically, there's a load of people out there who love that person. That's fair enough. Okay. And on the other side, you've got two other teams, right? One manager, been here about 2 seasons, maybe three, just about. Won trophies. He got sacked. Then we have another trophy system. Didn't really combine what he had to do for Man United. But then he gets sacked. He only had 3 months, 4 months, 5 months, something like that. He ain't had 6 years. But there's a lot of people out there who are happy to see these teams act on what they're doing. I am, because it shows they've got attitude, they've got standards. The word standards as well, a lot of people don't like using that. It is standards. Right. If you have a car, you don't let it get messy, do you? You clean your car, so you have standards. Yeah. When you're cleaning, you're having standards to do things that you need to do in actual terms of standards. This is great news for us as football fans, cool, not rivals, football fans, to know that there is people out there who have a voice. But when you have a voice, you get shut down. Now, I'm not going to go into it too much. You all know what's going on. Algorithm been sacked. We only had this conversation yesterday about who's the next manager to go. Would it be Sloth? Will it be Aftertell? Would it be Algorithm? Who has bigger, most embarrassing standards at the moment is Man United. By going bang, see in a bit. There's Ten Hag, see in a bit. Bang guy, see in a bit. Algorithm, see in a bit. Oli got a shot to go, see in a bit. And that's going to be Fletcher. This is absolutely crazy, right? We're sitting here. I'll go for it again. We've been sitting here 6 years. We might as well just keep Arteta. With all you guys who moan about him, won't do anything to get him out. You're just there moaning about him, right? But the higher market that moan and moan and moan and moan, they get sacrificed out of the question. So Algorithm, he spoke up about the ownership, about the management, about everything. So they just want to be coach. And now he's been sacked because he spoke up. A lot of fans are saying because he spoke up. It's pretty obvious his time was coming. It was like, is he going to go? Is he not? And yeah, he had to go. But that's Man United. Chelsea have done it as well. So there's no, oh, that's because they've got standards over there. Well, what about that team then? Oh, they've got standards over there. Okay. Why are we not doing it then? This has to be the season. Cronkies have to now act and see two managers have been sacked within a week. And they've won trophies. This is the problem. They've won stuff. This season has to be, if Arteta don't win anything, he has to belong in this category of walking out that door, mate. But that's up to the owners to do it. Whether the owners do it or not, that's not my question. You know, my answer to that is why are we always talking about the manager? Just like Chelsea, just like Man United, the owners are still there. So look, a lot of people don't like the new ownership of Man United. They hate them. They're still there now. They're going to get rid of him, which is gone. They're going to get the new one in. And then all you pundits, all you YouTubers are going to talk about the next manager's tactics, manager this, and leave the ambition of your ownership again. It's like us, if Kroenke doesn't step in the end of this season and act like Chelsea and Man United, yeah, a lot of fans will be looking at the ownership a bit more, not just myself and a few others. There'll be a lot more like, what's the ownership like? Why are you allowing this to happen? You've got Chelsea doing what they're doing with trophies, and you've got Man United doing what they're doing because they've had trophies and they're on like another pedestal level for trophies. It's quite a weird situation, but it's not weird. It's just facts. You don't do your job, you will get sacked. Unfortunately, for our fan base, we're having to sit here and wait 6 years for something to happen, whether it's glory of trophies or it's a presidential of a parade. We don't know. We know Man United are controlling their situation. We're going, right, get rid of him, sort this out. So now it all is it don't matter who the next manager is at the moment. Let's talk about him. He's gone. So no one's going to be talking about the owners. They're going to be talking about the manager. Oh, how come Rhythm's gone? Oh, he's been sacked. Radcliffe done their job. They sacked him within 6-7 months or whatever. Whoever the next manager is, will he be better than him? Can he do this? Can he do that? Our competition with Arsenal fans now, and that's what I'm liking about it, could happen again, right? And he hasn't fulfilled what we all thought might happen, which I'm quite happy. Since he's been at United, they've won nothing, nor boy, right? Mascara's come in at Chelsea and won something and been sacked. Arteta's still here and hasn't won anything. So Chelsea standards are bang, you didn't do what we wanted you to do, you're off. Now, our next step in our goal as Arsenal fans, as I just said, is Man United's next manager, yeah, even Tottenham, yeah, whoever's got a new manager, our reigning manager of 6 years, he can't allow any of these new fresh managers, wink, 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 to take any trophies. And he's already done that. He's let the League Cup go and the FA Cup go. And the league last season for Liverpool with Slot. So every manager has taken a trophy off Arsenal. Either way you look at it. Now they've got a new replacement again. Chelsea are going to have to get a new replacement. That's 2 new fresh managers again. And we're now going to have to compete in our little title race. Which I find it very. Because Ange come in, didn't do nothing. He didn't win over Arteta. Sloth come in, he won before Arteta. But damn. Yeah, Klopp was already here, so was Arteta. Both smashed it and one didn't. Yeah? So you've got to look at the situation there. But now, whoever their next manager is, a lot of rumours are Dan, the Dog, all this, great. Whoever does come into Man United, they can't just take her for trophy. That's what it is. Don't matter who it is, what they do. It's United. So you've got to reload what we're talking about. This could be the flip side of saying, look, United are on a massive pedestal. They're going to get a demon of a manager. It's proven fact that their standards are not as high as it used to be. Since Ferguson, they've gone through a hell of a load of managers. And they've got a few bits of trophies out of it. But it just goes to show there's another one. Bang, off you go. Bang, off you go. So Fletcher taken over, Darren Fletcher. Into the new manager comes in, whoever it is. Just don't be shocked if it's someone who's going to come in and deliver. We don't know. It's scary to know because it could be anyone we wanted. All I know is I've still got the manager I wanted. I wanted Tuchel. He's England, so hopefully we can World Cup though, guys. People, you get what we're saying here. At the end of the day, you've got a fault in the Premier League of attitude. And there is attitude. So the owners of Chelsea, the owners of Man United, the owners of any team, anything what they own, yeah, they have to act on it. As an owner, you do. If it's not going well, as an owner, you look after what's not going well and you jump on it. Now, I just wanted to go over to the standards of operation around the world, right? Because at the moment, it's all about football, etc., etc. Now, it ain't all about just football over here. You've got algorithm been sacked, yeah? You've got a sacking. And you've got bad details of business. Anyone seen this? So this guy, yeah, the bad sales of business. What we're saying about this is now, if anyone don't know what's going on, he's a gorillas. He is legit. And as I said, 2026 has gone, hello, time is up for football news and jury standards. The reason I'm bringing this up because it's going viral at the moment. And he is very known for his population of jewelry, right? He's been scammed by another company who are using his brand on him for the jewelry they're selling is all fake and under wealth. His customer has gone to their store to purchase, and it's happened, being been scammed. Gone back to him, told him that they've scammed him, and he's checked it out and they're using his name. So the product the guy brought from him, his customer, went to another store who was selling his product. It wasn't his product, but they were using his name. So he thought, oh, cool, I'll go to him because I use him anyway. He goes to the store, gets scammed, come back, tells him. He goes down to that store and does what he has to do. To be honest. At the end of the day, speaking facts, there's a lot of greed in the world, a lot of theft, and it will never stop. It's just the way of human nature. If you look at it really, if it's taking the media to not publish it as much as it should do, and get the TikToks, the YouTubes, all the internet base, we wouldn't have found out about this unless you know about it. Because you're on the feed this morning and it come up, and we know who he is, you put two together, you're like, cool. So now he's starting to go into a business spiral, and it's over greed, as he's just announced. Now, I wouldn't say it's like the game that we play, but it is. You've got super chats, get your panel together, world class fridges, geezers, and legends. And realistically, you're doing nothing for the Arsenal but lie and thief about things that you want to change. People would say, if they don't know what's going on, it's another human who's toxic. It's the way the media is. There is something put YouTube on, something going on in a black hole, something kicking. We're just here having a conversation. There's nothing brutal about it. It's the standards in the world at the moment. Arsenal fans or not, you don't even have to be a football fan. You get it, people. There's a lot of rubbish out there, and it don't take operations like this to go pear shaped. When you get managers getting sacked, is that standards? I believe it is. Why does other teams don't have standards to the high rate as we do? You can talk about the jury trade, you can talk about any trade you want, any business sense when it comes to people together. All stories, all you want, all day, every day. At the end of the day, there's always going to be someone or something out there to take away that joy. I've got it in Classic Land. All teams turning up apart from one. Why? And then you look and see where them people are. They've always moved on to another little plane. It's amazing. It's like, why? Like, what we're going to do is go to activeness. Da, da, da. Unfortunately, at times like this, some people do have to be removed on. So it's like Akari, you have to be safe. 43, and some people didn't do rates. It's like, why didn't you do rates? Why can't you just do rates? 6 days ago. So that's what I have to say. In a branch way of the standards of wrecking balls and everything. And it ain't just a football trade. You've got absolute people getting carnage over in the world. It could be anything. The jury trade. It's fuming. Okay. Hang on. He's flipping out, mate. I don't blame him. That's what I'm saying. I really don't blame him. At the end of the day, you got no delivery, off you go. You got theft. Let's talk about it. You know, the standards are there, people in the world of 2026. It's funny because Kate Williams said it. I can't find a clip. Should have brought that up really. Kate Williams said it. When he's trying to he's going to open up another can of worms. Noble straight into 2026. And it ain't even kicked in yet. There's a lot more difficulty options coming. You could just tell. The whole situation is just bang started. Bang started. Where we go next? Struggling. Okay, why we are what we are. It's one of them. Still not sure what to do it. There's not much more I can say. There's loads of clips I could bring up and sit here all day. It's one of them things to do. People just think. I'm looking out for the Man United new manager. I could have one in next month or so. But then again, if they take so long to get the next manager, why do teams get rid of the manager like now and not have a replacement? I've always said if once Arsenal do start to think, right, Arteta has to go, us fans, someone him out, someone him to stay. Right now, keep him. See at the end of the season, then see in a bit. It's the final line, to be honest. It was 2 seasons ago, but he didn't have the squad he's got now. But then the squad he's got now is unbelievable. We've all got injured. You can have a bloody win. Where we're looking at now, if we don't win, will we be a Chelsea and Man United? Or will we continue to have the standards that we've got and just be happy? If the next manager does come in for Chelsea or Man United, and they start raising their standards and delivering trophies, just like Ten Hag did, 2-2, madness, man. 2 seasons, one trophy each season, sacked. And coming in first season, who's daddy? Second season, no opportunity. All these teams are sacking managers who are winning stuff. It's crazy to me. Anyone else think that's crazy? If you think it's crazy, you're correct. There's no other way of looking at it. There's no other way. If this wasn't football orientated, I couldn't see a manager getting sacked and he was like, who's going to get sacked? 2 in 1 week, 2026. 2 big profile managers as well. Seeing a bit, bang. Did Chelsea plan to do what they did and get rid of him? And then Man United, do you know what I mean? Was it like, right, we'll do it next week. We'll do it Monday. Do it on Tuesday, Wednesday, yeah, 12 o'clock. Bring him in for lunch and you sack him. But man, you didn't get a replacement before you sack someone. If you knew he was going to do it, or is it just do it there and then? It's like someone doing a misconduct at work. Obviously, not going to give him a few more days. I'll give you a few more days so we get a replacement. So you got to go. Where's the replacement? Business, isn't it? It happens. Do you know what I mean? There's not a lot you can do about it apart from cry. If you are crying about it, I feel sorry for you. Because it's just a manager who's managing the team. He can't get you anything directly. He can just tell you what to do with the players. So he can only tell the players what to do. They do what they got to do, and they don't do it. It's always like right now we're having a mission, and at the moment is it that's a system, or is it Victor Guzman? It's like well, one's been here 6 years, system's not worked. One's come from the Portuguese league, 97 goals, 103 appearances, down to 5 goals. Now is it him or the fucking system? I think it's the system and him. It has to be because he's added opportunities. I've said a few days ago, I'd like to see my striker grab that ball from the midfield, wherever you got to get it, bro. I've been there, done it. Get the fucking ball and do some damage. go like, I'm the man, give me the ball, give me the ball. You know what I mean? Cry out for it, give me the ball, give me the ball. Twist up 3, 4 players back, top bin. That's how you do it. But the Guzra ain't doing it. So right now we've got a crisis. Arteta's still here. Man United have got rid of their manager, and then Chelsea get rid of theirs, and we're sitting here like that. Who's better? Victor Guzra is Arteta. Gets the point sometimes. Like, we do need to chill out of what we're talking about. I think it's brilliant. Stepped into this year, 5 days in, 2 major profiles sat. Got what's going on with all the others all around the world. There's a lot to talk about, you know, there's a lot to talk about. Football world is mad. All gonna, but Asher Clans, me edit. Well, wake up today, phone I used to edit, not working. You're like, great. Thank you very much. I mean, heartbreaking. It is annoying. No, you did so well. Goes on, mate. Life goes on. Sorry. Right, let's talk about now. Who would you get as the next manager? Anyone, anyone. A lot of them will be saying it today. Contentious. Down a flat jack. He won the bet. Algorithm. Yeah, I didn't really show anything, and they're just talking. There's nothing really. Is this one? We go back to him. I presume that's obviously their store. K Diamonds. That's their store. He's gone there, purchased what he purchased. It was fake, but it was under his brand name and stuff. So he conned him. The man's gone back to the main man, told him he's like, nah, no, none of it. He's gone down there. But if you realise, he says, I'm giving you 22 bags there. So as he's giving him 22 grand, the 2 extra are the fat panic for his troubles. So he's putting it out of his own pocket. So overall, he wants his money back, which is the grand he gave the guy plus the 21,000. The guy went to the store, done all this. But he went back there. They were actually there to compensate and talk, and it all kicked off. And the guy spat at him, tracks. He got sued and arrested. So shocking, just knowing that the world's starting to stand up with a lot going on. A lot of people standing up for themselves now. But be a bit careful. You end up like algorithm getting sacked off, and we can be like Maresca, Chelsea, sacked off. I bet they weren't on 15 million a year either. A mad price to give someone nothing. It's 15 million a year. So go 15 million. So it's funny, right? Tax is kicking off because it's his business, and his client's been scammed by a guy who's pretending to use his name. Phrase it like this: there's a load of Arsenal fans out there who are very negative about my team. Won't do nothing about it. If you look on YouTube right now in live action, you got my guy fuming back, mate. I love it. I think it's absolutely brilliant. And when the clip went round when you first see it, like, what's going on there? Stop, you watch it, listen. Because you watched a few of his videos, he's a good guy. Very good guy. He's running jewelry business, gold. That's all it is. Very successful. But as he goes on and tells you, there's a lot of greed out there. A lot of people don't really care about the passion of what they're delivering to the client. They're just like the cronkies. They're just happy seeing us get happy. We're not delivering trophies. We're not getting the jewelry done. Nah, they just keep saying it. They're like breaking news. Our algorithm has been sacked by Man United. Scare her a bit out of the question. I know one talk about that. Ah, tomorrow is going to be a new manager. I just think absolutely funny the way it's measured up as both teams. Now, let's have it right. Man United are fifth, in they? Fourth, fifth. They were 17th, 18th, 19th. Maybe it might be a bit different. He's doing well. It should lead a little, not a big, massive loophole. I'm not saying anything like that. But it should put a bit of standards for everyone else to think, right, you can stand up, don't be scared. I'm not talking about the people who know they can blatantly, just don't want to. I mean, like, it's sending out a signal to people who are actually out there doing business or whatever you're into. You've got something you need to say, if you're not happy with it, or you find it absolutely disgraceful because it's affecting your livelihood, your name, and you're not in that way inclined, then step up. And when you do, if you do get all toxic and negative, it's just passionate. And people are not understanding that this day and age. Life goes on too quick for us. Just be happy. It's a football team, mate. I need to see my delivery of what I saw when I was young. That's why it's passionate. But I want to see that again. They give you that ego, the reputation of we're the big boys, you know? F you, F you, F you. this guy sells good product, brewery, legit. You've got someone on a con him. I could destroy a man. Someone else just thinking, I'm going to try this. That's a good product. I'm going to sell that. It is crazy. You can't really be. You can't be doing that. Yeah, but that's what you need. See, the news reporters didn't say it, but you can't be saying that. Chelsea, yes, you can. Don't actually get sacked. Stand up for it. You stood up for something. That's what matters. Oh, what's going on with me? He just felt. Place and then they go and sack him. Pamitan naman the right strike. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And it's all what I like about the news as well. Sometimes they actually do spread what we need to hear. Like they're talking about algorithm, right? They're saying about he should have been sacked at summer if you knew he was not doing as well as you wanted. But you sack him now and they're raising him to fifth. We've got to bring in someone. My guy. Yeah, go me. Oh, yeah, oh. The killer blows in the press conference. Good, I'm glad it's gone. Algorithm. One staging factor about algorithm. Come on, say it now. I'm a bit dubious who's going to get who. No matter what, there's two managers coming in. Cautious there is. I don't know. Everywhere, mate. Sack, 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 sack. Love a little bit of a smooth and moving boxing. So what's this one? It's standard, mate. Go for that picture. Algorithm explaining about his U-turn. Day one. It's day one. Hurt me, hurt bad. People, I'm gonna leave it there, mate. Just watch out for the standards, still going pear shape, and the world's going pear shape in the diamond industry, in the football industry, and world just in favour of itself, and it's all chaos, man. Love it. Take care, people. Big up yourselves. Love you. Leave ya. Good with that. One love. That's up. Peace out, man. Peace out. One love. One love. One love.